Durag Wisdom here, folks, and welcome to Earth Date Y2K 18.09.04, and this is the 63-day midterm home stretch, and what Labor Day means to me. The Trumpist Party is now before our eyes, trying to ram a lifetime Supreme Court nominee down our throats after they stole a seat from a Democratic president. They are sitting there represented by Chuck Grassley, a down-home cracker if I ever saw one, using every totalitarian lie in the book to keep information from the American people about a Justice Kavanaugh that they want, who would curse the citizens of our nation for the next 40 years or more with draconian right-wing kangaroo court decisions. I have pledged the rest of what is remaining of my life to teach that the evil of the filthy rich is boundless. I will always remember that most of the worldwide wealth of our planet has been used to fill the bellies of evil scum, to promote stupidity in our popular culture, to homogenize every single experience from how we are born to how we live to how we die, to undermine and to eliminate ways of life so as to make way for condos and other big box mundanity, to rid of what is real and vital, and to replace all with Disney amusement park phoniness. The rich, as represented by Trader Trump, ride astride our broken backs to drain us dry of every dream that we ever had. As poverty continues, as ignorance abounds, as racism and all forms of hate persist, and as the planet continues to burn, and as we leave a legacy of despair and poison to future humans, I pledge myself to exposing the Trumpist traitors for the selfish, evil turds that they are. What does Labor Day mean to me? It reminds me that for the 100,000 years plus that our species has vandalized the earth, the rich have always tried to F over the poor. As a character in the movie Platoon so significantly said, it is sadly absurd that most people with tons of money seldom think to use it to raise all boats instead of just theirs. They have plenty and plenty of money to do it with, men much left over. Believe me, if all the super rich of our planet did their part to the fullest, it would help us toward a better world, which is not to say that money is the answer to everything. Labor Day reminds me that the rich will do anything in the world to gain even more riches. They will do all that they can to pay their workers as little as possible. They will do all that they can to not give their workers any benefits. They will care little if their workers are exposed to dangerous working conditions. It was like that in this country, the so-called Gilded Age. End of the 19th century, latter days of the 19th century. Labor Day reminds me that the evil rich scum will use and abuse workers until they are dead, with no limit in how or how long they want you to work each day and each week. If this Supreme Court creep gets allowed, Kavanaugh, get ready for the more violations of worker rights that have already happened. Labor Day reminds me that if it wasn't for organized labor, I would have no health care, no tax-deferred annuity, no pension. I would never have been able to buy a house if it wasn't for my benefits. And of course for the economic policies of President Obama. Yeah, President Obama. Trumpist turds. Labor Day teaches me the true meaning of union, because even now in the 21st century, workers' rights are under new attacks. Because again, the evil rich never rest, still seething with hatred because the rest of us get Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and the Affordable Care Act. Labor Day teaches me that the evil rich never rest, that they work day and night to undermine every right a worker has so they can send us back, as I said before, to the days of the late 19th century, when there was no middle class, no social safety net, and no unions. The greedy rich want everything that we have so they can spit us into our graves. Labor Day teaches me that in our evil, naked ape world, where the rich want to hurt the rest of us, where exists totalitarian trash like Trader Trump, that we must never take our worker rights for granted. That we must be just as focused on our path as they, the evil, rich, fascist, Trumpist bastards, are on theirs. Labor Day teaches me that the rich, evil bullies never sleep, and we must be prepared to get in their gluttonous faces and without fear demand our rights under human and under constitutional law. Presently, workers' rights, as I said before, that have been fought for with blood are once again under attack, as is the rights of women to choose, as is voting rights, as is environmental rights. Labor Day teaches that workers of the world must always be united, especially in a world, a naked ape world, where only money really matters. Wake up, my friends. The enemy is attacking right now, even in the halls of our Congress, where a lawless Kavanaugh hearing is going on, as I speak these very words.